When does the opportunity to negotiate with the other party generally happen during a contested divorce?
Yeah, I would say it's always ongoing, generally speaking. So the negotiations are going to start when it's in the uncontested phase. So generally speaking, when a case is commenced, the other side has 20 days to answer. When they answer the divorce complaint, then the courts give you 4 months, presumptively, to attempt to negotiate a settlement. The majority of uncontesteds are able to be settled at the uncontested phase of the case. A minority of cases, somewhere between 30 and 40%, are not able to be resolved at the uncontested phase. And that's when a request for judicial intervention is filed, a long way of saying somebody wants to go in and see the divorce judge. And the judge will set down what's called a preliminary conference and start setting up a discovery schedule, attempting to narrow what the outstanding issues are. But all throughout the contested phase of the case, the judge will encourage the parties to continue negotiating. The attorneys should continue to encourage the parties to negotiate. But, in a minority of cases, settlement is not a possibility, in which case, if you know that, then you just want to let the court know we're not going to be able to settle this case. We just need trial dates to be able to resolve the outstanding issues. But I would say in most cases, negotiation is pretty much an ongoing thing that happens even right up to the point of trial. And I've even been successful in negotiating and settling cases on the first day of trial, and sometimes even in the middle of trial. Maybe you start a trial and the judge stops the trial and says, "Wait a second, I've even heard enough here so far in the trial that it seems like this is a case that should settle. Why don't the parties go out in the hallway or go to a room in the courthouse and talk settlement? Or they can refer it out to a referee or their court attorney or someone like that to attempt to mediate a settlement." So it's definitely something that happens throughout the case.